So it's official. Crystal Smith, NeYos wife, is filing for divorce, and it appears when we speculated that there may have been a baby is actually true. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So over the weekend, we have been covering this story where Crystal Smith, NeYos wife, took to social media and basically said their 8 years of marriage was over because Neyo had been cheating on her for years and was doing it unprotected. 8 years of lies and deception. 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and husband with numerous of women who sell their bodies to him unprotected. Every last one of them. To say I'm heartbroken and disgusted is an understatement. To ask me to stay and accept it is absolutely insane. So she continues and she says, to ask me to stay and accept it is absolutely insane. The mentality of a narcissist. I will no longer lie to the public or pretend that this is something it isn't. I choose me. I choose my happiness and health and my respect. I gained 3 beautiful children out of this, but nothing else but wasted years and heartache. I ask that you all please stop sending me videos or information of him cheating because what he does is no longer my concern. I am not a victim. I'm choosing to stand tall with my head held high. If someone can't love you the way you deserve, then it's up to you to love yourself. With no hate in my heart, I wish him nothing but the best. Crystal Renay. So my speculation was, is there a baby about to be announced? Some of you also speculated maybe it was an STD. Well, it looks like we have further details in regards to this relationship. The last video that we did on this story, though, I said to you, maybe this is just a stunt to promote Neyo's new album. But then here they go trying to prove me wrong, and they file for divorce. Well, Crystal Smith has filed for divorce. And the reason why I thought that this was all to promote his album was because of a journalist posting on social media Neyo at a local Target in Philly trying to get people's attention, and nobody paid attention to him. So he ends up leaving, and we all didn't know that he had an album out. Well, it appears, no. Us trying to find some other story or some other reason for this drama taking place on social media is actually not it. Neyo is just a messy person. And despite asking for privacy, all of you keep saying that he's on social media basically liking people's posts and not really taking his own notes of keeping private. So let's get into what they're reporting. So according to TMZ, they said Neyo's wife, Crystal Smith, is putting an end to the couple's marriage, filing for divorce and claiming the singer recently fathered a child with another woman. Crystal Renay, who married Neyo back in February of 2016, filed divorce docs earlier this week in Atlanta, saying the couple's marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope for reconciliation. He says, what's most shocking, Smith says that while she and Neyo have 3 children together of their own, he recently fathered a child with another woman. Crystal lists the couple's date of separation as July 22nd, 2022, and says she's been taking care of the 3 kids since the split. And I know a lot of you, shout out to our Discord, were dropping receipts on the possible baby's mama. I've seen the pictures. I'm not going to post the pictures here. I don't deem these people as necessarily public people, but they have been, Neyo and this other woman have been photographed together on social media. And I'm definitely not going to post the picture of the child. Come on now. So they continue to say Crystal's asking for primary physical custody of the kids and joint legal custody. She also is asking for child support and alimony. Neyo and Crystal have had their ups and downs over the years, as you guys know. She filed for divorce back in 2020, but later withdrew her petition. TMZ broke the story that the two celebrated their love once again in 2022 in Vegas with a second wedding. So a lot of you were saying this, didn't they just renew their vows back in like May? Yeah. And didn't they also file for divorce 2 years ago during the pandemic? And so it's all of you in your elephant brains. Like, didn't he say all the things that he said in his music, all the things that he said in recent interviews have led you to believe that Neo ain't? Just saying. Well, it appears our speculation that this is what it really is. This is the reason why Crystal Smith has decided, I'm done with this whole situation. But there have been rumors around this couple for a very long time in regards to the timeline of their relationship. People speculated that he got into this relationship with Crystal while he was still together with Monyetta Shaw, the woman who is the mother of his 2 kids. And we talked about that and how she, had her tubes tied during the relationship. So she's played that and talked about that when she was on, I think it was Hollywood X's, on how that happened. And there have been all kinds of excuses as to the timeline of this relationship. Some people have said the timeline has overlapped. Was he living with Monyetta Shaw when he was dating Crystal? Possibly. Were Monyetta and Neo still together while he was dating Crystal? Possibly. Was Crystal pregnant with their first child while he was still with Monyetta? Allegedly. So a lot of you don't necessarily feel sorry for Crystal because all of you said you lose him how you got him. I still feel for the woman because you know what? Maybe she thought he had changed. Maybe she thought that he was going to be different. And I know what you guys are saying now. Well, that was her first problem. Okay, all right. Can we be a little sensitive? But Neo ain't, basically. And this is what's happening now. They are filing for divorce. Is this still a failed attempt of Neo trying to get people to buy his new album? Self-explanatory, now in stores. Like I'm on the payroll. Maybe. Like I said to you before, I won't believe it until I see it. But we did that whole story calling them out. Like, we feel like this is a plot and a plan. As we said, we were just talking about this with the family, Chantel. There are plenty of people that will file a divorce for a storyline or for whatever failed attempt at promotion and then withdraw it. We've seen it so many times. Princess Love and Ray J. Here we are. In reality, do couples change their mind and do they try to fight for the relationship? Yes, but we know how these celebrities can be. It's all about promotion. It's all about trying to sell something. But I think at this point, we can all agree that Neo ain't ish. He's not ish. Guys, I want to know your reaction to Crystal Smith filing for divorce. Do you still think it's a plot or do you think it's real? Let's have that conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.